Good evening. I'm laughing alright. Good evening, cult members, and welcome. Just roll with it. Welcome to Pop Culture Cult. I'm Sean.
I'm Janice.
We're just gonna go. I don't care.
Fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post. We're gonna do a trailer reaction for Coming to America. The second trailer. I did one by myself. I don't think you've watched anything for this coming out, have you?
I don't think so. No, I watched
my trailer reaction.
your trailer
right,
reaction.
But
yeah, I watched
it. Yeah, she watched it. We're a fancy group around here. But yeah, so I'm interested to see if this one actually tells us more of what the story is and see what's going on.
Sure.
Whatever.
I expect it to be a reboot of the first one,
I'm
but
sure.
we'll see.
I'm sure. So here we go. Trailer reaction to Coming to America. I don't know. Here we go. Coming from Prime. And go. See? Prime. Loves the same font, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey! What you doing back here? Mufasa!
I've just discovered that I may have a son here in this land.
How much child support is she getting from?
The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy!
Hello, I am Hakim Jafar, king of Zamunda. You are the heir to the throne.
Yes, my son. He's supposed to be
Say
like
what?
the prince of Wakanda.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout. Wait a minute. All right, I'm gonna pack. Okay,
Presenting King Akim's son from America
And my mom's.
and his mom's.
Children, this is your brother.
Hey, Quine. I'm sorry I slept with your man.
This happened before we even met.
It's not like you're the first man I've ever been with.
I haven't. What did you just say?
Coming to America, now it's coming to me.
I always thought that Mika was going to be queen.
A woman isn't allowed to rule Zamunda. It's the law.
Did it ever occur to you that Mika wanted to be your heir?
Would you dare banish me from my own bedroom?
Yep.
How you doing, King?
I'm getting it from everywhere. I have upset my family.
You must be strong.
And
Mufasa.
would love nothing more than to take over Zamunda.
Raise it higher.
I'm so happy.
Like that. I must admit, your style is far into my kingdom, but is impressive.
That's right. There you go. Let me hear you say, hey, ho.
Hey ho!
No, don't do that. That's his mother.
Oh, don't you say that.
No, not to his mother.
Almost ready to become a prince.
Almost. It is time.
Ceremonial circumcision.
Bring forward.
Oh.
Machete.
Machete.
They're gonna sharpen your tool, nephew.
Coming to America, now it's coming to me.
Okay. When they announced this, I was like, okay, that's cool because it's nice to see Eddie back and then him and Arsenio doing anything together.
Yep.
I said this in the previous trailer reaction that of them doing stuff. I loved Harlem Nights a lot more than I loved Coming to America.
Okay.
It was just
Coming to America was very. What was that? 80s?
mid to late 80s.
Yeah, so it was very formulaic 80s.
Yes.
Do this, go here.
Very Eddie Murphy comedy.
Yeah, and a lot of the same. He kind of got to the point where he was just reusing the same gag over and over again.
Yeah, and that's why I loved
funny
Harlem
anymore.
Nights so much, is because it was Eddie like fully unleashed, and there was actually, I felt like there was soul to that one.
Yeah.
But the first trailer reaction, I was like, okay, cool, I get it. I don't know if I'll watch it, but watching this one, we laughed audibly out loud multiple times.
Yeah, this looks like a good, Friday night and a couple of drinks, popcorn movie.
Yeah, and I like too that they're not telling the same story. They're telling the opposite, the reverse of it. Yeah. Because the first trailer was, he's going back to America
Coming to America.
Right.
So
he's going back to America to do the same thing that he did in the first movie.
Oh, right.
Like find his queen or whatever,
Right.
whatever it ends up being.
Right.
And so this one, it's the opposite. It's bring his son
Right.
to Wakanda. Like that kind of. Like,
Right.
I'm so glad that they. I'm scared that they showed all the funny lines, but I'm glad that they actually had the Wakanda joke in there.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? If all the Hollywood executives out there that are watching this, please do more.
All three of them.
I'd be happy to have 3. Please do more African culture movies. I love it. We loved Black Panther, and I just the colors and the stuff,
the
it's
livelihood
so cool.
to it, and the dancing and the
the
dancing and the makeup and the hair and the like all. I just like that kind of concept of the I won't say fantasy version of African culture, because it's it's pretty bad there too, in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, they're rich,
but yeah,
he's a king, so
right,
stuff around
exactly.
him is going to be very.
But I like
fantastical.
that they kind of hinted at the military takeover with Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
And the worst chin wig
Yeah.
thing. It's amazing, but come on. It's so bad it's on purpose.
Yeah.
And
we've seen Wesley try to grow some facial hair, and he cannot grow facial hair. That's many people and many men in my family can also not grow facial hair. So
I have this, and that's about all I can do. But I love that they're kind of flipping the script on it. I love that they like everybody's back.
Yeah.
And
even the barbershop guys.
And the barbershop guys, which I mean, I could just watch 20 minutes of them all just talking smack to each other. Now it's just Eddie and Arsenio,
right?
In
but
different
it's funny
types of makeup,
because they were old in the first one, and they're the exact same age now.
30 years later,
it's like.
What's in the water in that barbershop? And you notice there's never anybody actually in the barbershop.
Yeah.
There's always just them. There's like nobody actually getting a haircut.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's always they always bring somebody in, like it's one of Eddie's buddies or whatever and stuff.
Yeah.
But I just, even the thumbnail that Prime Video has actually on there, it's Eddie in the 80s. I'm like the tourist.
Yeah.
Kind of outfit
and
in modern time, and so I love that they're playing into all of that, but then they're also like I said, flipping the script on the actual his heir should be his first daughter,
right?
And so now you're talking about what we talked about in the previous. You have that kind of girl empowerment thing and girl and female being a leader and all that kind of stuff, so that you can play into that too.
Yeah.
And so
and Eddie was the fish out of water in the last one, and now in this one it's going to be his son who's the fish out of water.
And I think eventually it's going to be it's his daughter who ends up becoming the ruler of...
Yeah, I don't think the plot of this movie is going to be any big surprise.
No, I don't think so. But you know what? If I have a couple cocktails and I'm laughing my ass off, then...
It's the journey, not the destination.
And this movie, too, was supposed to come out this spring in the theaters.
Right.
And Amazon Prime bought it for $200 million.
Yeah.
So they actually had a lot of faith in this movie going forward. A lot of them, the reason that price tag is so big is because the way the contract. This is talking shop a little bit, but the contracts, the way they were structured, everybody got paid ahead of time, and a lot of people didn't get back end stuff, and so they had to get everybody paid. The studio get paid at least back some of the money instead of losing it.
Right.
Now I believe that they have a certain number that if they get a certain amount of plays or whatever, there's some residual on the back end too. And there's always like there's a pop run coming from Funko and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So they're going to get some money back from that. But this movie would have, at least from this trailer, would have done very well in the theaters.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I feel like Amazon is probably in the same boat as Netflix. They've pretty much reached market saturation with people who are actually going to sign up for Prime or sign up for Netflix. So now it's just keeping the people that they have.
Keeping people on and trying to get new markets. China, India,
other countries,
countries and stuff like that. That's actually, again, talking shop. Netflix just crossed 200 million subscribers worldwide, and that's the first time they'll actually be profitable over a calendar year because of
their stock is good.
So the Amazon is kind of dealing with the same thing right now too. They're trying to get to a certain subscriber level, even though their subscription thing isn't actually the big moneymaker for them.
Right.
And even the shipping part isn't the big moneymaker for them. It's data storage and stuff like that is a big moneymaker. So if they can pour more money into something like this and give it to us when the world's shut down, and so we can still enjoy it on our couch, so I don't have to drive home after having cocktails and popcorn. It's really the popcorn that screws me up. It's not the cocktails.
Every time.
You always get that one in the back of your mouth. I'm playing with your tongue. So let us know what you thought of this. This trailer reaction has been off the rails. If we don't get 700 million views on this, there's something wrong. Let us know what you thought of this trailer and our reaction to it. Let us know in the comments down below. Please be nice. That is a requirement around here. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, help us out on all social media stuff, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links are down in the description down here somewhere. Until next time, cult members, it's just how it is. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.